Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Turns back here, probably the best option. Rodri. That's been intercepted. Played out to the right. And it's Messi. Chiellini. Odegaard. Rodri. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Odegaard. Can he get it through? Madrid have reclaimed it. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nuno Mendes. White has given away a free kick. Madrid are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Hakimi flashes it across. Neymar.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's managed to get free. Big chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Out of play for a throw. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Chiellini could try cutting inside here. Aimed in towards the centre. Now, can they get him away? Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. That's gone for a throw-in. Howson. Rodri. Kukçu. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Back into the middle. He's found a way through. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Messi. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. And it's Hakimi. Messi. Howson makes the interception. Now it's Neymar. That's beautifully weighted. Defending of the desperate variety. Nicely shaped ball. And he cuts out the supply. Odegaard. Neymar. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Messi. Messi gets flagged offside. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played back. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
White, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Looking to play him in. A lot of chance! Chiellini gets it clear. Neymar producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And this is Van Basten. Look at the space. He's having a shot! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is it.
Goes for a shot! And he's there to belt it away. We are into stoppage time. Out to the left it goes. He's in plenty of space here. Albert Ferrer. He's picked his way through. Shoots! They've scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Hazard had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Bale. Ødegaard calmly anticipates. And it's Mendes. Looking for options. There's the shot! Goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Just about up to the hour now. Kokchu. And this is Van Basten. It's a good foot in there. Spread it left. Kokchu unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And claimed it back swiftly. And this is Hazard. Oh, such a clever touch. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Kokchu goes short, and that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Madrid are looking to go forward now.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well read, nice interception. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Mbappe. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And no, that was never going to make it. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Nuno Mendes. Ødegaard. And it's Ødegaard. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a shade optimistic. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Harrison kept his eye on it, and he's there. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Lewandowski. That's a foul, no two ways about it. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Time then for the
5,
first substitution of the
Fabio
game.
Cannavaro. El dorsal 20.
White delivers with big header!
Messi.
And no, he couldn't find a finish.
El dorsal
That could yet
3.
prove very
El
pivotal.
dorsal
Chances
9.
like that
El
just
dorsal
can't be
6.
wasted.
Rodri. Kupchu. And it's Hakimi. Here's Rodri. Kupchu. And it's Mendes. And it's Rodri. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. And the counter is on. He's got away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's Salah! And somehow he managed to miss it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played back in. Ødegaard.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kupchu. And Mendes. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Hakimi. And it's played in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Mbappe. Nice control. Mendes has it out wide and in space. And we're done. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Tries to pass it through. Messi, he has found a way through. Cleared without complication. Well, that is one way to stop him. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Hakimi. Out to the left it goes. Nuno Mendes. Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this. There's the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And we have our very first corner. Kukçu plays it short. And here's Kukçu, delivered with a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Ødegaard, driving forward, he's found the way through. Iwobi looking to get on the end of this. Madrid are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Kukçu. Rodri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, played right into his path. And he's managed to get free.
Hazard really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Great chance! Oh, that wasn't far away. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Corner number 2 then. Kukçu with the short one. Elects to cross. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid have their third corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Kukçu. And now they can spring out of defence. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
And here's Van Basten. Passing nice and neat. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's their second corner of the game. De Bruyne goes short. Terrific header! And that's caused a worry or two. Now it's Kukçu. Rodri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking to play him in. He is through here. Big chance, corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. And that's a throw-in. Played towards the front line. Saliba cuts it out. And it's Ødegaard. Hakimi. Plenty to aim at here. And that was nowhere near his best. Iwobi was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Strong running down that left flank. De Bruyne. He's on it. Can he get away? Ainsby goes for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Iwobi going face-to-face with his great rival. Rodri. Now, what about a counter-attack? Knocks it into space. And he's worked it through. And he's running through. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Kukçu. Now Ødegaard. Oh, it's Van Basten. Baresi does really well to win the ball there. De Bruyne. And that could set him on his way. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Tries to play it through. Oh, super ball. Decent chance! Well, there's the clearance. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Here we go again. So the first half brought no goals. Camavinga.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Kukçu. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked it up out wide. It's a pretty loose pass. Zanetti. Oh, they could break here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nuno Mendes. De Bruyne. Over to the left. It's a goal kick. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's hoisted clear. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. 60 minutes played. Played back in. Hakimi could try cutting inside here. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he has been fouled there. And he is going into that little black book. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Messi. Now it's Ødegaard. Messi looking to run onto it. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Big chance! Goal! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Iwobi has got himself a free kick.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Swung over. Iwobi is onto it in a flash. Ødegaard. And it's Ødegaard. Out to the right. Oh, important interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what a... Oh, off the bar. Sticks it away. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
El dorsal 6. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
And he was quick to react. Madrid will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Oh, didn't catch it right.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. And the cutback. Oh, well played.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Real chance! Oh, it's come loose. That is ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? Kokchu. And he's straight offside.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Madrid, moments now away from seeing this one out.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Rosicki powering forward here. Goes looking wide. Crunching tackle. Mohamed Salah. Saliba. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. He's in space and looking for options. He's in a great position here. Baresi. And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think the manager can take a great deal of satisfaction with this win. It was a solid game plan that worked pretty much as he envisaged, and the players executed it to wonderful effect.